These are the Endurance Shield 360 compression foot sleeves. I've got one on here showing off my chicken leg to show you what they look like on, and then of course one here as well. And for me, I suffer from soreness in my heel and my Achilles from time to time, which I suffer here and along the back. Plus I also have very low arches or flat arches as well, which is also an issue for me and puts stress on my feet. And as I've gotten older, you know, this heel pain has gotten worse and worse over time for me. You know, especially when I run on a consistent basis or even walk long distances. And you know, it takes a while for me to warm up my foot when I get out of a chair or you know, first get up in the morning. And it's kind of an odd issue I have, and maybe a common issue is this comes and goes. I mean, I may go 6-8 months or longer without this problem, and then it comes back with that pain in the heel and the arch. So when I was offered a chance to review these, I looked at it as an opportunity to try these out to see how well these would alleviate my issue with my, you know, stress in my feet from having low arches, and with the problem I'm having with my heel and Achilles area that causes problems from time to time. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little out of camera there. You know, so, you know, like all compression sleeves, these are a bit of work to get on. But the one thing that I found that helps is if you roll down like one end or the other when you're putting them on or taking them off, and then pull the other end, it makes it a lot easier to pull the compression sleeve on or pull it off. So, you know, that's something I've discovered after using calf compression sleeves, you know, as a way to make it a little bit easier to put on and take off. And for the most part, these look like any black and white sock without the toe area cut into them. But you know, they do seem to be pretty supportive on my foot here. Although it doesn't feel as supportive as a calf or a knee sleeve. I actually assume that's mainly because there's less to compress here because of less muscle in the foot area. So you know, I assume that's a natural thing for this as opposed to what I'm used to with a calf sleeve. I would have liked to see some additional padding here in the heel area for this, and that's mainly because of my issue with my problem with my heel and Achilles area. You know, I would have liked to see a little bit of more padding there for that purpose. But again, they do feel supportive. It's a little too early for me to tell whether they help. It's going to help in the long term with my heel and Achilles pain, since I've only been using these a few days. But they do seem to be good quality overall. They're lightweight, comfortable to wear, and for as far as compression sleeves for the foot goes, these do seem to be pretty decent compression sleeves. As far as whether they will help with that long term, I will update this video review sometime after a few weeks of using these. But for now, I give these 4 stars. I wanted to quickly update my review for these compression socks. They did seem to help a bit, but this is what happened, as you can see, at the top of the socks after just one wash. They started falling apart at the top. In fact, the strings were actually so bad that they actually wrapped around other socks that I had in the wash, and it created a whole big tangled mess that you had to take scissors to clip out. But this is another update to this product after my initial issues with the foot sleeves falling apart around the edging after washing. The company quickly replaced the defective set with these, explaining in an email that they'd improved the stitching after others had complained about a similar issue. Now this new set is black, but the same in terms of, you know, the style of the foot sleeve, but this is a black color one. But they do seem to have better stitching. and better quality. Especially around the edging at the top and the bottom here seems to be thicker, sewn a lot better with stronger seams. And so far they've held up to my initial use, and I haven't had any issues with anything unraveling as far as the edges of the top or the bottom down by the toes there. So I, of course, will update this review with any further issues with this, but for now, this product stands at 4 stars.